let's make things more interesting when our player hits an obstacle. Let's have it like break into zillions of pieces. So let's learn how to do that. So I'm going to create a new actor, and I'm going to call that actor Pieces. So it's going to be over here, P-I-E-C-E-S. And then I'm going to make the color of it the same color as my player. You probably could make it a different color, but it kind of makes more sense that if my player is orange when it breaks into small pieces because it collides with an obstacle, that it's going to be the same color. Later, when you're doing more advanced levels, you could have a PNG of some sort that maybe explodes or whatever. Now, we're going to certainly need it to be a lot smaller than the player, so I'm going to put it down to 20 by 20. And there we have our player. Okay. Awesome. Now I need to have it so that this player moves a little bit and explodes and all those kinds of things, and we'll go through those steps. So the first thing I want to add is an accelerate behavior. Not accelerate toward, but just plain old accelerate. And I want it to accelerate, let's say, down. So 270, and let's say a rate of like, I don't know, 500. Maybe 800. Make it exciting. And relative to the actor, actually want it relative to the scene overall. Now I want to change velocity, and velocity is the speed, right? And so I want the speed, as soon as that hits an obstacle, my player, I want the speed to change so it looks like things are flying away from it at a higher speed. So I'm going to type in change velocity. And there it is there. And I'm going to make that speed 500. And then the direction, I'm going to make that a bit random, right? That way, if I'm going to have more than one piece anyway, so that way the pieces are jumping around in a random way. So I'm going to click on this box here, and I'm going to choose random. And the minimum and max I'm going to choose is 10 and 80. So 10, and you can mess with this yourself if you want to change it at later levels. See what happens when you change that. And I think that's about it. Okay, so it's good to go. We have a bunch of pieces. Now, however, we want these pieces to spawn, to show up. And to do that, I'm going to go into my spawner. And outside of this timer, because I don't want to have to wait 4 seconds for my pieces to explode, outside of this timer, I'm going to add a spawn actor. And this actor, as you may know, is called Pieces. So let's see if it'll let me do that there. I can type it in. There it is. Pieces. Cool. So I'm going to say, it says spawn actor, I'm going to say spawn, P-I-E-C-E. Cool. Right now, though, there's only one piece spawning, and I want a bunch of pieces to spawn. So I'm going to select this, I'm going to hit copy, and then I'm going to hit my Command V and add a bunch of pieces there. All right, let's test this out and see what happens. Oops. All right, here we go. So I'm going to jump, and as soon as I hit, then bam! Look at that. Pieces go all over the place. Let's do that one more time. It's just too cool, huh? So I jump. As soon as I hit an obstacle, then bam! All these pieces randomly fly all over. Okay, give that a try.